What's up, people? What's up? Welcome back to the show. I had to funky that up a little bit, Chris. You know?
No, you good. You
Hell
good.
no, bro. That was an awesome intro. I like that.
Dude, I don't mind it because I've been thinking about doing different songs. I don't know if you know this, the rapper Tech Nine.
Mm-hmm. I know Tech
Okay,
Nine.
yeah, he's here from KC, and I know him personally, so I thought about asking him maybe use one of his tunes. So I don't know. We'll see what happens.
You know Tech Nine personally?
Yeah, Aaron.
Oh,
that's his name.
Oh,
and yeah, he's been going on here since 93 or so, since I was in high school, and he used to just, he still does it when he comes out with new stuff. He'll hit up all the bars and stuff, and he'll go out there. He's a promoting motherfucker. I'll tell you that, man. That guy, if it isn't him promoting this shit, then you might want to question if it's really his stuff or not, because he's the one that goes out. I mean, I don't know. He's a hardworking man, and I love his music. So yeah, that's cool stuff, man.
Yeah, man. He has one of my favorite songs, N.I.N.E. Love that track.
Yeah, he's got a lot of good stuff out there. So
that's good, man. Yeah, man.
If you like the intro, man.
Thank you. If you get him to do some tracks, man, hey, that would be great.
That might be interesting. I was just thinking about maybe using one of a track of his, but I could ask him. I don't know, but maybe we'll see.
That would be good. And I appreciate you guys dropping by. We got 2 people not here today. Danny will probably be coming in later when he gets home from work. And I haven't heard from Mad Mardigan, so we'll do it the way we do it. We'll do it the 4, and when Danny comes in, we'll do that. We're going to start off by letting the panel tell the people where they can find them, talk about the channels. Going to start off with JJ over here, over this side. I always get that wrong. JJ, tell the people where they can find your friend.
What's up, everybody? It's your boy JJ.
Start off with JJ.
You can really
Echo.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Pickles. I told you about that shit.
Pickles. What the?
Yeah, I had to give him one.
You know what?
I had to give him one.
Already.
Really? Oh,
already.
I told you about that shit.
I can phantom zone myself. I told you this already.
Yeah, you can, but
I don't need your help. I don't need your help. Okay.
Damn.
He's very personal about it. It's a very spiritual moment for him to get Phantom Zone, and he prefers to do it to himself. And normally alone. He normally doesn't like doing it with a crowd.
Anyway, you guys can find me a little bit everywhere or a lot of nowhere. Sunday nights on Honstar's channel. Monday nights on my own channel, I do a live stream called Randomness at its Finest. Random panel, random topic. Come by, check it out. You might actually like it. Share it, subscribe to me, whatever, all that good stuff that goes with it. Ding, ding, hit the bell, motherfuckers. Anyway, and you can find me Tuesday nights right here with these fine gentlemen. And every once in a while, you find me on Chris Knight's channel, doing his little thing called the Weekly Rumble, and so on and so forth. And also on Sundays, my bad, rewind. Also on Chris's channel again for the Mandalorian Roundtable. The next episode, I'll try and be awake for the whole thing. I fell asleep, dude. I passed right out.
I kind of figured you did, but I wasn't gonna out you. I just like, hey, JJ's probably got something going on, and I went through and I pimped you out. I did what I could.
I appreciate it. I went and watched it. You did me some justice. I appreciate that.
I ain't gonna throw you under the table because I've caught myself doing that sometimes. Like, wait a minute, I gotta watch it.
And then later on that night, we didn't have named that tune because Honstar fell asleep. So
that
it was
happens.
great. And last but not least, I want to say something. Today's a very heated day for a lot of people, and there's a lot of tension flaring. Listen, guys, we come in, hang out, and watch our stuff. All of us. I watch Onzo's. Pixels is always on mine. Chris is always on mine.
Like the first time ever.
I try, bro. I really do.
I know you do. That's
I ain't got no
simple. I
teeth.
love
It's
it.
fucking hard.
I know you try. You try
But,
real hard.
That's why I said, man, I'm just start calling you G. What up, G? But listen, guys, we're all adult. We're all somewhat reasonable. Let's just be respectful to one another. Let's just, calm it down a bit. And Anzo, I appreciate you having me on again here, bro. I'm here. I enjoy myself every week I come on.
Appreciate it. Enjoy you guys coming on. That's for damn sure. Pixel, you are up next, my friend.
Boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, children of all ages, LDG Pixels here in a most uncomfortable as hell chair. I hate this damn thing. Can't wait for Friday. You can find me on LDG Pixels if you have any computer issues, guys, questions, and need any help, tune-ups, free tune-ups for your computers, guys. Do you own a Mac? Yeah, any problems what you have whatsoever, I'm here to help. And on Pixelate in the afternoons, guys, where I do the waiting room, guaranteed to be slightly better, only slightly better than watching paint dry. And yes, I am his tech. Yes, and you can tell he uses me quite a bit. Guaranteed to be slightly better than watching paint dry, waiting for someone else cooler to stream. That's right. So while you're waiting for someone else cooler to stream, come join Pixelate. By the way, which Friday, if I can give a quick plug, Friday, guys, I am, and it's my featured video. If you guys go to Pixelate, Friday we're doing a 9-hour watch party of DS9 while I take extremely hot, up to 12 million plus Scoville hot sauce items, hot wings and chips for every super chat, doing a fundraiser for a new chair.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, this is LDG's Pixels idea of the perfect Mac unplugged. So
that's a perfect paperweight.
Yeah,
or a good target.
The only thing Macs are good for is to run Windows.
Yeah, so Chris Knight, tell the people where they can find you.
Damn.
Please.
Yeah. So it looks like I'm like, okay, maybe not. Yeah, the Real Review 3000 is where you can find me. You can find me here, of course, on Chaos Central on Big and Fort Entertainment, sometimes up there on JJ's channel, sometimes over on LDG Pixels channel, Han Star's channel, Mary Mayhem's, I don't know, a bunch of other ones. I'm all over the place.
Oh, come on, Chris, shorten it. Just say you're a stream whore like normal.
I'm a stream whore like normal. So
there we go.
That's it.
I was playing, bro. Come on.
Wow. That basically sums it up. I mean,
you got him to admit it.
Basically,
there's no getting me to admit it. I openly and readily admit that if you want me on a stream, if I have time, I'm there. I'm on.
And I get 90%.
I'm saying, man, I'll give you 85. I just want 15. That's all. I mean, I got 2 kids. Come on, man.
We already discussed that, bro. It's 90%. You know what I mean?
Wait, renegotiation term.
No. Hold on. I'm gonna use Chris's own words. Man, it's in the fine print, bro.
That's right. It was.
See, there you go. See how I get fucked. Oh, jeez. Good thing I'm used to it.
Yeah, you
are. I'm gonna jump out. I'm gonna jump out real quick and jump back in, see if it fixes the problem because I'm lagging.
Okay, no problem. All right, guys. So you know how the show goes. I got 3 main topics, and we talk about it, discuss it with the panel, and I also have some honorable mentions. And this time I was like, well, you know what? I'm gonna let the panel give up some honorable mentions. So you're gonna read your own honorable mention, and the first one comes from JJ. So JJ, your honorable mention is.
It's a trap, JJ.
Yeah,
it's a trap.
I know it's a trap. I know what's coming, but all I ask is let me finish it.
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh yeah.
You think with all the Phantom Zones that Anzo has given, that he should finally break down and Phantom Zone himself.
And if anybody wants to chime in, they can go right ahead.
I think that's something that's pretty much between you and JJ. That's I want to say that. I think that's something that you and JJ should work out.
No, that's between him and the Phantom Zone. I ain't got nothing to do with it.
You know what?
Well, you're the one that brought it up. I mean, the rest of us are probably fine.
Just gonna let my facial expression speak for itself.
I'm gonna have to Phantom Zone Chris because those politically correct answers do not work.
Oh, that's not a politically correct answer. No. Because if there's one person who's least Phantom Zoned on here, it's me.
Politically correct answers do not work.
Oh, that's not a politically correct answer. No. Because
no. What the heck? Oh, listen. Okay, I'm gonna say this honestly. Okay, all right. So you got yes and should Anzo Phantom Zone himself?
Sure.
Absolutely not. He should not Phantom Zone himself. No.
Yes, he should.
Well, you know what?
I caught it.
I like JJ.
Oh, you should feel so wonderful now.
There you go. I have Phantom Zone myself for the first and only time ever.
Oh, hell no.
Danny's going to get pissed off that he missed it.
Hey, man,
so now, honorable mention number 2 actually comes from me. And honorable mention number 2 is, should JJ and Alonzo start a stream where they see who can outsmoke who, get high, and call it the red eye?
Wait. Go back to that one.
Do you want to start more fires in California? I mean,
go back to. Yeah, I think you should. I think you should.
Oh, I thought you added Eli.
Actually, it's a Red Eye Gaming stream. You guys smoke, play games.
That would be great.
Hold on. I got the perfect one. I know I'm gonna get my ass kicked because I've already been there, done that, right?
Mm-hmm.
We can do a Mortal Kombat stream and fry our brains in the process.
Absolutely, I'm down.
Yeah, I'm in it to win it. Well,
you should make your own skin for your own gaming console. I got it right now. You call it the Hot Box.
The Hot Box. Nice.
I like that.
Dude, we coming up with the Potheads gaming system. Yeah, the Hot Box. I like it.
That.
That's awesome. Too. Yeah. Hey, bro, I'm down. Hey, we'll talk about it later. I'm down for it.
I still have Gears of War 4 I need to finish, so we can get on that one because I seen Shadowhunter was talking about that. So Gears of War 4.
Wait a minute, what is Gears 4 in Game Pass?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think we can get it.
I'll download it. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I believe they all are on Game Pass. Anytime you guys are ready. Yep.
Yeah, because we can always use a third, Chris.
Absolutely.
I mean, if I got time, like I said, I'm a stream whore. I mean, as long as on the game streams, Anzo waives his fee because I don't get paid for that one.
Well, me and Chris just the other night when
don't know about that. That was not live. That was just behind the scenes. Listen, really? my side work is.
Really?
No. Really? The other night when Name That Tune got canceled, what did me and Chris do? Fuck it, we played some Forza.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So I'm gonna have to be on that now. You know what I mean? You're doing things behind the back. Okay.
Chris ain't nothing to be played with. He's just like Shadowhunter, man. Chris knows his shit. He beat me a couple times.
I think we were 50-50 on that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Two times.
Yeah. I know I sucked on it. And honorable mention number 3 comes from Chris. So Chris, would you please read out your honorable mention?
Will Anzo be humble about the Pittsburgh Steelers being 7-0?
Absolutely, positively, hell to the no. 7-0, baby, and we're going 10-0.
Man, I don't know. 10-0. It'll be close.
We're winning the next 3 games. We're going 10-0. You heard it first on episode 32 of the Khaos List. 10-0.
Okay.
Did you really think you were going to get a different? Did you really think we're going to get a different answer?
No,
seriously. You should get Phantom Zone.
Yeah, he deserves that Phantom Zone.
I think you guys are absolutely correct.
I'm sorry, dude. I'm sorry. I can't believe that worked.
No,
I can.
hey.
I definitely can.
Not quite the Phantom Zone we were thinking, but hey, it'll work.
It's good enough. All right,
All right,
guys.
Alonzo, what you got for us tonight?
Yes, sir. Topic
Oh,
number one.
Motherfucker, don't serve me.
My bad, JJ. My bad. Up here.
I'm just one of the boys. What the fuck, man? Come on.
Topic number one is the Justice League trailer. Now, the trailer for Zack Snyder's Justice League has been removed from YouTube, not because of something that happened with the film, but over a music rights issue. The Justice League Snyder cut once seemed like an urban legend concocted by fans who were disappointed with the theatrical cut of the DC film. Do you think they should have had all this squared out before they released this trailer? JJ,
Wait a
Damn
second.
Skippy.
They got a content match? The people who content match people got a content match? That's freaking hilarious.
It is.
That's flipping funny.
That's the algorithm feeding back on itself.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it barely happens. It's like a blue effing moon.
You know,
It's
come on,
funny,
guys. This ain't their first time around the block. That shit should have been squared away from the get-go.
Oh, should have been.
Period.
It most likely was until they found out about social media. Thinking, oh yeah, you're allowed to have it on this, but by the way, if you put this anywhere else but on the big screen, then that's a different story. Because obviously they have rights to put it in the movie, or else they wouldn't have it. And this isn't a problem with, and I haven't read the article, but this isn't a problem with the music being in the film. It's a problem with it being on YouTube.
Well, no, this is just it's not going to be the music in the film. I don't think they used Leonard Cohen's Hallelujah, I think it was, and his.
Is that the one with the orgasm thing? Is that the one you're talking about? Oh, someone screwed up on that one. Okay.
Yeah. Well, so they Leonard Cohen's family is pretty particular about people who use it, and I would assume that they didn't go to the family or whoever owns the rights to it, and they were told to pull it. Which I mean, again, you'd think that somebody like Warner Brothers would actually take time and think of this stuff. I mean, they've got all the resources to handle this stuff. That okay, like for me, I have a lawyer on retainer. I can go and do it, but I have to be very careful when, because if I do it every time, then that's going to cost me a lot of money. I got to go in with a whole group of things and say, here, do these. They, on the other hand, have 4,000 lawyers working for them. They've got people who check rights of music. They do it for movies all the damn time.
Yep.
They should. Somebody doesn't have a job anymore. I guarantee you. That's what this comes down to. Somebody lost their job because of this. Because.
Yep.
When you screw up like that, yeah,
that's horrible.
But I think I'm with LDG here, though. I think it's freaking hilarious that that people that constantly slap YouTube channels with copyright strikes and copyright
content
claims, content matches. I think it's freaking hilarious, and they deserve it.
Absolutely, they deserve it. JJ, your thoughts?
I already told you.
Oh shit, that must be high.
I mean, damage is done.
Dude, you started
I
with me. What the fuck?
kind of cut in the middle of him talking. That's why the damage is done. The video is out there. I can go find it right now. The fact that they took it down from YouTube doesn't matter. Jack squat diddly.
No, because there's some guy out there that just has a YouTube channel that they throw stuff up on, and they don't care if it gets content match. They don't care if it gets a content claim. They're just like, fuck it.
Exactly. Well, not even that, but like I said, all different platforms and the deep web, the whole 9 yards. The guys, okay, remember, just because it's been 20 years since we used to tell people the internet isn't safe, doesn't magically you woke up one morning and the internet's safe. It's just as bad, if not worse, now than what it was when only nerds got on the internet. Okay. It's you put something out there, it's out there. Now, if you had a platform, I don't know, or something that actually gave you control over your digital footprint, maybe this might not happen. But until that day, then we're working. It's out there, and I'm sure I could pull it up right now. So the damage is done. The musician, should sue them if you don't content match. If you really have an issue with that, you should be suing the living hell out of them, because having them take it down off YouTube didn't do jack squat.
You guys are talking about content matches, right? Can I weigh in?
No.
Absolutely.
Okay, never mind. Then I'll shut up and hit mute.
Do you know the question? You want the question again?
Yeah, I kind of hit rewind before I hopped on. You're talking about the Snyder Cuts official trailer got pulled from YouTube because of a copy music problem.
Yeah, basically, yeah. That's it. You got it.
Yeah. Yeah, they should have squared away before, because I noticed to get struck because that man up there, not JJ, the one next to him, not Yonzo, but Pickles, he made a little intro for me with a countdown with the voice of NASA, Jack Kirby, which is
who?
He had a license for Jack Kirby, the voice of NASA. He always did the Saturn countdowns to the Apollo launches.
Yeah.
5,
my
4,
intro videos. Yeah.
3, main thrusters fire. That guy.
Yeah, the main guy. Yeah,
Counting.
I got
content match.
Yeah, I got the license, everything. Every time I did that, I got a content match for it. Every single time. And I disputed it every time.
Wow.
Yeah, but did they finally give you the verdict?
I checked. The very first one is no longer there, but the other ones still are.
Yep. You won one? You won the first one.
Yep,
you have to wait 30 days.
It's no longer there.
So it doesn't say claim. It doesn't say anything now.
Correct.
All right. So did you dispute the other ones?
Yeah, I disputed every single one.
Okay, they'll all disappear. The first one disappeared, then they'll
go down the road. It might take some time, but if they gave it to you once, if they don't give it to you again, you say, hey, look, take a snapshot of one without that claim and say, listen, you guys already released this claim.
Yep.
You need to release the rest of them.
They'll eventually give you all of them, and then hopefully they'll stop. They'll eventually stop claiming you.
Hopefully.
For the record, and for those of you saying, "Oh, the tech guy just gave him a content match," okay, it wasn't me. Okay, it was Cypress Hill, was it? Content matching something that's on public domain. I don't know how that's even allowed.
Wait.
Basically, it was Cypress Hill sampled that as part of their song, and those countdown was only in the first minute of the song, and that was it.
Yeah.
Cypress Hill is claiming the content.
Yeah, here's the thing. They'll do that, but the fact of the matter is, what everybody has to remember is you have up to 30 seconds of literally any song out there that you are allowed to use by, I call it fair use, call it public domain, whatever you want to say. That's why when you listen to a radio station, talk radio, or anything, if they're playing an actual song over their intro, like when they come back from a commercial, they'll drop it at a certain point because they get to use it for free as long as they only use 30 seconds of it, or less than 30 seconds. So 29.999999 seconds. It's like at 30 seconds, it becomes a copyright thing.
So if I use an intro that has,
so how is he getting content match for 10 seconds?
Because they do it to me. It's not about that.
Saying,
YouTube's algorithm. You should. That doesn't mean you're going to, because here's the thing: the only people who determine YouTube content matches are the people who that claim the content match in the first place. That's where YouTube goes wrong. Is instead of you sending it to YouTube and YouTube making a determination, or somebody outside an arbitrator. An arbitrator needs to listen to it and figure it out. They need to have somebody that's an arbitrator that says, okay, this person says it's content match. This person says it's not. Look at it. Hey, wait, he only used 10 seconds. It's not a content match. They're allowed to use 10 seconds of it. Send it back, release the content. And they don't. They send it right back to the person who said, hey, that's my stuff. And so what are they going to say? They're not going to tell. 90% of the time, they won't let it go with ease. Now, sometimes, because I get them sometimes, and it's like, okay, we'll share the monetization with you. I'm surprised when I get that. But YouTube screwed up. So when everybody first got this option to dispute claims, everybody's like, oh, look, we can dispute it now. We have a way of fighting back. Folks, it's like It's like a snake eating a mouse, regurgitating the mouse. Do you think the mouse has a chance still? No. It's still gonna eat the mouse. It's like it doesn't matter. You don't change the process at all. It's like a rubber ball. You throw it against the wall, it's gonna come right back to you.
Well, if you swallow a goldfish and you immediately throw it up, the goldfish can still be alive.
But you can still eat it again. It doesn't pose a threat to you.
I can still eat it again and still throw it up.
Okay, whoa. Let's keep our brain cells on the logic train. I don't want to lose any more tonight, okay? Let's get the goldfish out of this, okay?
Too late.
well,
I was going to say,
are you going to start deciding Cat in the Hat?
I expect to get a strike tomorrow because I spent about 45 minutes editing a small clip from Star Trek into my show tomorrow. It actually goes with what I'm talking about. So I'm expecting to get something for that Star Trek thing.
Well, your show's pretty good, so it better be before JJ.
Shifty gives him check.
Whoa, wait a minute. Where do I fall into this shit?
Oh, yeah, not you, Mister. I think you're not the center of the universe in that comment. The other JJ.
He meant
the
JJ
one who brought
Abrams.
Star Trek and Star Wars and Star Trek fans together by ruining both franchises.
Wait a fucking minute. Okay.
Hey, calling me number one again? Oh, wait, hold up. I'm sorry. I'm facing the wrong direction.
Wait a fucking minute.
You're calling me number one again? What's up?
No, I'm just telling you to wait a fucking minute.
All right.
You talk about J.J. Abrams. Please say J.J. Abrams, because anybody says something about J.J., I'm thinking, why the fuck y'all talking about me?
Just call him J.J.
Everything he
does. No, don't even call him J.J. Say Abrams.
Yeah, Abrams is better.
Yeah.
Well, I mean,
Abrams.
I'm not used to it because when we're not on the channel, I call you something else, and that's what I don't normally call you JJ.
Whoa. Leave your guys' personal life out of this now.
Yeah. I was gonna say, what do you be calling him, like baby and stuff like that?
I don't did you mark this for adult? That doesn't sound good either. You know what? I'm just
there you go.
Please stop.
Please
stop.
Well, back to the topic at hand. This is something that I've heard before, and I'm not really buying it, but Shifty Gim said, I bet they didn't want the trailer stealing SNL's thunder or a cringe factor if Kate McKinnon's tearful plays it again after the election. So I heard someone say that before, that they had taken it down for that, but I mean the copyright claim one sounds a lot more feasible to me, you know. But business said,
but if you're using
some of my thumbnails,
if you're using like only the original artwork from a movie, like if you take a movie poster and that's what you use for your thumbnail, they might do that. You need to everything's about transformation. If you change it up, if you mess with it yourself, add your picture, add a picture here, a picture there, you got to do a lot of that stuff. So, but you know,
what if what if you just take the picture and just like write your title on it, you know? Like, so let's say it's like a Mandalorian, you put reviewing Mandalorian. Does that work still? You get copyright for that?
You've seen the one that I have.
A lot of people do that. Even, what's his name? The idiot, Gary.
Nerdrotic,
thank you. Yeah, even he does that. He takes actual photos, writes some little text and stuff on it, on his little screenshots.
Here, let me do this. And then,
well, I have to know exactly what I was talking about, JJ.
Well, I know who Gary
like
is.
This. So what I did, and this isn't my actual thumbnail, but this is the basics of it. I put the Real Review 3000 Presents up at the top left next to Star Wars. I took Star Wars, of course, from just one of the number of PNGs. The Mandalorian, I made the PNG and I put it behind a black background. So what I do is I incorporate many different things, but ultimately you're not going to find this anywhere but on my channel because I've created this. Now, yes, am I using several parts of things that might have copyright to them? Yes, but in all, this is stuff I can find online. This is promotional material. If they are if they're doing it and they take it down, put it back up, and try to find a way to send a message. There's ways to send messages to YouTube. The question is if they get it or not. You can always just say, listen, I'm using this. I found it online. It's, I can put in the, in my description, I can give credit to where I found it. I mean, you just got to find a way to play the game that YouTube wants you to play. That's what it always is. It's about how YouTube wants you to play the game. Once you figure that out, you will have many less problems than normal. If you fight them and push back constantly, you're going to have a rough go of it. So, I deal with it all the time, and I quietly put it in. I say I make sure everything sounds very legal, and by doing those things, that's the, that's kind of the thing. And just make it sound as legal as possible. Look for terms online that are legal, suggestions, things like that from other people who have done it before, and you'll have a better chance of not having issues.
Got you. Shifty Gibbons said I was partly joking because Kate sang after Hillary lost in 2016. And I'm saying, no, I wasn't talking about you. I'm just saying that is something that I have heard. You know what I mean, Shifty? Wasn't necessarily saying one of your comments, but I did hear that. So next topic.
I even got permission one time from Brian May to play a song on my show, and I actually got a copyright strike for that.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Next topic.
Who was a 10-minute strike? Brian May, Queen Incorporated.
Oh, this is a short one.
Yeah, and this one is actually coming from Chris, and it's Depp versus the Sun. What do you think about Johnny Depp losing his libel suit against the Sun over the wife-beater claims? Jesus. Chris, start it off since it's yours.
Well, I think that I don't buy into everything, but this is always a very difficult thing to prove in court. That's why the Sun is overseas in Great Britain. It's because they have they've gone through this whole thing of figuring out where is the easiest place to fight these types of claims, because what they do is really just smut journalism. They take the crappiest stuff they can find and run with it. But they've found a way to do it, and when it goes to court, it's very difficult to prove otherwise. As long as what they give is a overall big picture of possible things that might have happened. They never called him a wife beater. They just said that this happened and this happened, this happened. A lot of the people who think that they call people wife beaters or do this or do that, or they think they're saying this or that, a lot of it's just very good suggestive journalism. And they can't be held accountable for what people think they're saying. So when it goes to court, get the right judge in there, they're going to look at it and go like, well, I mean, there was substantial evidence to prove that this could have happened. And that's all they have to prove. It's a civil case that's hard to do. There was nothing criminal in this one. And civil cases are very much a burden of proof for the person who is trying to get the money. And I don't know. In these cases, the Sun normally wins. So I think it's crap. I don't think we're getting the full story. I think Johnny Depp should continue to claim his innocence. I think people are on his side. But this also goes to show you that the people who were calling for what's her name?
Amber Heard.
Yeah, Amber Heard to have her job taken from her for Aquaman. This is why you don't do that as a company. If Warner Brothers had done that before this came through, she could have come after them and said, you fired me for no reason whatsoever, and here we are. I've been proven, or the Sun has been proven, that what I told the Sun was real or whatever. I mean, now they have one more coming over here in the States between him and her. We'll see what happens with that. That's going to be a little more difficult for her probably. But this is why you don't just jump as a company like Warner Brothers. You don't just jump on it and say, okay, we're going to fire her. We don't like this press or whatnot. until something actually happens, you can't really go off of anything like that. So that's what I think.
Gotcha. I got another question after that, but anyone who wants to go in, say anything, go ahead.
Well, I've said this a many a time over on Mary Mayhem's channel. When the Amber Heard and Johnny Depp thing started making the rounds around YouTube, them bitches is crazy. For real. They are fucking crazy. That's all I got to say about that, because I'm sorry. Okay. We don't know who Johnny Depp is, but we've heard and seen who Amber Heard is. There's proof.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
All right. We don't know if he actually hit her. We don't know if he talked down to her or slept around her. We don't know none of this shit. But there's proof of what she did to him. How the fuck did he lose?
Because it wasn't about what she had done to him. In that article, there was nothing about that. It was about what she said, and what, again, it's suggested. They put stuff in there. As long as there's proof, there's some sort of, there's document with police or something, which she did plenty of that. It doesn't matter. As long as they just present the facts and then write in a way that leads you down the direction. If you're the one that makes the determination, if I don't call you an asshole, but I do everything but, people are automatically going to think, man, this guy thinks JJ is an asshole, but I never called you one, though. So you can't say that I ever called you an asshole. So if we went to court and you said, well, he called me an asshole. No. He did everything he could to make everybody else out there think that JJ is, but he didn't actually call you that. So therefore we can't go against him. That's what the Sun does. The Sun, the National Enquirer, all these people are suggestive journalists, and they do it masterfully. In fact, they're probably better writers than your New York Times and your bigger papers.
Well, I understand all that, but the fact that there's she had a makeup artist or whoever do her up like she got her shit beat out of her, that was false. She admitted to that.
That's her, though. The Sun didn't. The Sun only took a story that was given to them.
All right, let Eli speak. Eli, what you have to say?
If you believe everything you read in the Sun, I'll introduce you to the neighbor who had Sasquatch's baby. The Sun is like the National Enquirer. It's their version of the National Enquirer.
I have some beachfront property in Arizona.
Made up and false.
No, I know what it is. It's just I don't read that shit.
Yeah, the question was on the Sun reporting. I'm like, yeah, okay. If you guys believe that, you guys believe the National Enquirer. Most of the stories are made up and it's fabricated. The quotes are not even verified. Half the people's names are made up. I don't believe everything I read in the Sun. Everybody's going by what the Sun says. Nobody's actually gone. Johnny Depp has not made a public statement. Neither has Amber. They have not made a public statement. All we're reading is secondhand reports of a newspaper article that's a tabloid paper, and people repeating that article. That's all the news is going on about that.
I agree, but there is evidence. There's a recorded phone call with her admitting to all the stuff that she said, and I know that has nothing to do with this case. But my next question is: do you think what happened with the Sun case? Do you think that affects his case over in the States with you guys?
No,
probably not. No,
I don't think so. Because again, our courts, while they're modeled around Great Britain's courts, different things are looked at in cases. I think here they're going to be very much, since it all happened over here, if I remember right. I think it was all over here. They're gonna dig through police reports. They're gonna call the police, the people who responded to these things, and they're gonna say, "Listen, nobody went to jail, but when you left or when you did more investigating, where do you think this was coming from? Do you think it was her that did this, and this, or do you think he was really, was he really doing this stuff?" They're gonna ask these things, and again, I think it's civil here, so. When you're talking about civil cases, you're going to have two sides of lawyers who are digging for that smut, as I would call it, that one thing that proves that, hey, this person's completely lying. And here, the stuff that was presented over there, everything I read that was presented over there, here is damning for her. And as long as they call in witnesses and they present the case primarily the same way, I think he'll be victorious here. But I could be wrong, because I thought he pretty much had this in the bag. I thought this was one of the best cases they brought up against the Sun in years. I can't remember the last time the Sun lost one, but when they do, it's big news. So yes.
Shifty Given said Amber pooped in his bed. What if she pooped in Aquaman's bed? Would it be as bad? Would it just float away? I didn't see the movie. Don't know if they live in the bubble under the sea.
The aquarium will just filter it out like it does all the fish poop.
Shifty Given.
Well, they got to grade their own pee, so
Damn.
Danny
Yes, we
is
made it there.
stepping into the stream. What's up, Mr. Graham? How's it going?
is he welding a Celtics? Well, that Lakers jersey. I see purple.
Yeah.
I
Is
think
that your
it-
Lakers jersey?
Nope.
Oh, okay. I saw purple. Sorry, man. Sorry, I saw purple. I thought it was Lakers.
Well,
So, Danny, you were part of the Lady Tigers volleyball team?
I was a coach.
What? Oh, you were the coach? Oh, okay.
I was a coach.
I thought you were like one of the players on the team, you know?
4 years volleyball coach.
Okay. It's a sport I can see you doing.
It's exercise, man.
So we were talking about the Amber Heard. Did you see the last question, Danny? You can come in on this one if you want to. All right. Hold on. Let me bring it up again. Actually, I'll just read the question.
About Johnny Depp. Did he lose the?
Yeah,
he lost.
We'll see what the Sun reporting.
Yeah, it says Depp versus the Sun. So what do you think about Johnny Depp losing his libel suit against the Sun over the wife beating claims? So basically the Sun...
Unfortunately, we in a world now where
Yeah, go ahead, sorry.
I can firsthand being in law enforcement, most of the time they're gonna believe the woman over the man. It's just the world we live in. So if you don't have anything concrete, then it's very unfair, but it's just people tend to lean towards the female. So I hope that he's able to bounce back from it. And I'm a firm believer in karma. So if she did what he says she did, then I believe karma is going to pay her back.
That's absolutely true. I think karma is a bitch. I know a thing or two about karma, and yeah, she don't play around. But I asked them too, like, because since it's the Sun and not related, I think everybody on the panel so far agrees that it's not really going to affect this case there in the States. What do you think about that?
I don't know. The world is fickle now. We got something called jury nullification, and basically, you're not going to win on the facts. You're going to win on how popular you are or how popular something is. So it depends on what jury he gets. If they're, or whoever makes the decision, if they're pro Depp, then he probably wins. If they're anti-Depp, then he probably going to lose. So the world right now is very fickle. The facts, or whether you get to innocent right or wrong, don't matter. It seems to hinge on how popular you are now. So I don't know.
All right. Ooh.
Did you get back connection, Danny? Or was that just a mic drop?
Yeah, you know what I mean? He said what you're saying. Boom. Because I didn't do
That's
it.
a mic drop.
And I'm kind of disappointed because nobody's giving me any Phantom Zone material yet. You guys are like, come on, man. And
Well,
I'm
Matt
also
Mardigan's not here, so
that's true. And I'm also disappointed with the honorable mentions. I thought you guys would have come a little bit stronger at me than that. So
I'm sorry, man. I was busy working on my show. I didn't get a chance to do that honorable mention for you. But if you want to scroll up the other honorable mention, yeah, I did mention one. So did JJ.
Well, no, he already mentioned mine. Mine was
Oh,
the
okay.
first one. Mine was the first one.
Oh,
I got lucky, but mine was a serious question because you throw that switch quite a bit around here. It's like,
Yeah.
damn, it's about time you went.
You're damn right I
Ah.
You're damn right I do. But yeah,
You
you know,
know,
I'll give you guys another chance. You guys can come stronger than you want to next time. You know what I mean? It's all game. I'm down for it. So whenever you guys are
But
ready,
but but
to eat.
also even with the honorable mention, Eli, uh, Alzo came up with a great idea that we just might follow through with.
Yeah, I think it is a good idea. You know.
Yeah.
Topic number 3. Now, this one comes from LDG Pixels, and I know it's because of what kind of happened today. So, and it's happened a few times, you know, not just me, but I've seen it done on other streams too. So, you know, I called it the social dilemma, and it's should you fake polite impressions when you are on another host stream dealing with someone who you have a personal issue with? And LDG, since this is your question, I will let you start it up.
I mean, like I said, I've not only seen this on my channel. So those of you who like Jerry Springer types, pixelate sub. I've seen it on other channels as well, and I think it is subjective to a certain point. It really depends on the two people per se, but I think there are times when, yeah, it's better just to say no. Just don't show to a particular stream. If you're going to deal with somebody like me per se, if you cross the line with me, you're done. You're done. Okay. Yeah. And I have a very far line. Like you have to do something serious to cross the line with me to the point where I excommunicate your ass. And if that happens, I will not make an effort to be on any channel or any stream that person's on. But if I'm on another person's open panel and that person pops in, you know, yeah, I mean, I won't fake being polite, but I won't go out of my way to embarrass the stream, to you know, bring negativity. I'll say my piece and then I'll bounce. But should you ever fake? No, because you got your chance. Like I had an opportunity. There was one in particular. I'm not going to drop names or anything, but there was one show that I was asked to be on. I said, "Oh yeah, sure, no problem, love to, hell yeah." And then I found out somebody that who I did excommunicate was going to be on that show. And I had to drop out because if I was going to be fake polite to that person, my subs would ring me for it because they know my relationship with that person. And I'm not going to sit here and not be myself, not be real and fake polite impressions against somebody who I have on my shit list. But again, I still think there's a little bit of room of wiggle in there. I don't see any. And if you guys think this is different, let me know. I don't see any reason why you should ever fake impressions when you're dealing with somebody, whether your channel, someone else's channel, or whatever, that has crossed the line with you.
Well, when it comes down to that, I think, you know, I agree completely with you, LDG. I really do. But if you're on someone else's stream, all right, I'm just using this for instance right now. If me and you had a beef and we went to that extent to where we ain't talking no more, okay, this is Onzo's stream, his house, his rules. Okay, we're not going to come on here and disrespect him because of our beef. Now we can communicate with one another respectably, you know, as adults, and then go about our way. I ain't talking about being fake polite or whatever. It's like we're here to do a show. Let's have our conversation, and then we go our separate ways. No harm, no foul. Now on a BS stream, that's a different topic. You know, if someone's there and you pop in, and then they pop in after you, or vice versa. Well, first off, if you see the person on the stream, don't get on it. Okay, if they show up after you show up, okay, be fake, but in a different way. You know, hey, I got to run. You know, I got a dog to walk. I got to go grab me something to eat. I got to get to bed. You know, you don't give the reasons because you don't air that public knowledge or that dirty laundry, so to speak, on someone else's stream. All right. That's plain and simple. There's ways to be polite without being fake.
Oh.
But I understand where you're coming from, LDG. I really do.
I
Because there's already a couple. Yeah, because there's actually a couple people right now I do not want to talk to. I don't want to be around. I'd much rather just go the other way without them fools being in my presence.
You got the question, Danny?
Yeah.
Okay. So you got the question. All right, Elihu, you had something to say on that? Go ahead, friend.
I actually do. I wouldn't come on the stream. I would let the host know. It's like, hey, I got a problem with this. I don't want to have any problem on your stream. It's your show. You have me here. I don't want to get into an argument and get everybody pissed off and have you lose viewers, get some negative responses. I want to be kind and appreciative to you, letting you know about this. Let the host know. Because if I had a problem with Pickles here, I wouldn't come on the show with Pickles on the show. Hell no. I get into it automatically because we all know Pickles, right? We all know here. We will start up automatically. So I was like, hey, Anzo, LDG's on the show. I'm going to have to pass. Thank you, man, for the offer, but we got a beef. I don't want to have any problems with the show. I would be that appreciative to the host itself. I wouldn't even pop on. Mm-hmm. That's just me because I don't want negative views on me. I don't want negative views on whichever show or host channel I'm on right now if there's an argument happening. Like JJ was talking about Abrams, JJ. It's the BS show. Yeah, we jest. Yeah, we jest. If I want to fuck around with you, yeah, I'm jesting with you, and we're gonna argue fun with. Then we go about our own ways. It's nerd chats, nerd arguments. That's what we do on the BS channel. But just like this, and I had a problem with Pickles or JJ or Danny. I was like, hey, Anzo, you got this person on your show. I have a problem with this person. I'm gonna let you know right ahead. That's just who I am.
Yeah,
I completely understand.
Now, I clarify real quick because there is a third.
Oh,
hey, don't what? All right, don't get me over there. I'll come over there.
Take it. All right.
Slow. Listen, I wish. I so wish. There's a third, and this has happened to me. Okay, by somebody who won't even show their face on camera, which cracks me up. Targeted me and came on somebody else's stream. And it wasn't one of those, oh, you bumped ways and I don't got to talk to this person. But there came on to strictly attack me verbally on someone else's stream. And when you deal with that crap, then listen, this question that I put up, if someone is coming at you, there's only one way. Like I said, I don't start wars, but you damn well know I will finish one. So if anybody does come at you, that is a whole another story. Whether you're on your stream or someone else's stream, that don't matter. If someone comes on another person's stream to directly attack you, man, defend yourself, whoop some ass, and end that war quickly. But this question was mainly pointed to those someone's crossed the line and you kind of like bumped into each other. This person isn't like actually coming onto the stream to hook your ass. So yeah, just wanted to throw that out there too, just in case a couple people in the chat were thinking that. Sorry, Danny, go ahead, boss. Your thoughts.
That's a
Hold
good
on,
question.
Danny.
Okay.
Hold on. Thanks for doing my show for me, LPG.
I just slipped that in there. I'm like, oh shit, I'm doing this job for him. Don't phantom zone me. I'm sorry. My bad. Sorry.
Nice.
That did sound kind of weird, didn't it? My bad.
Right there, man. You want toilet paper or tissue paper? You got man.
You're up, Danny.
First of all, I want to say that's a good question. Whoever brought this question up, it's a good question.
LDG.
He did.
I don't think I'm ever fake, but I tend to read people and get vibes because I listen to things that they say and try to put stuff together. As long as you say, if it ain't racial or something that I perceive as being racist, that's gonna be the first thing that's gonna turn me off to you, and I'm just gonna be like, I ain't getting down with that cat. I won't go on any of their shows. if they are on the channel, as long as you don't say nothing crazy, then I can coexist with them. But if they say something crazy, then I'm gonna say what I got to say, and then I'll be done with it. But I'm not gonna. If somebody I don't particularly care for, I mean, whenever I see him, I instantly get pissed off. I'm not ever gonna stream with him. And there's only one person in my mind that comes. I ain't gonna call his name, but
All right, I'm just gonna ask.
I get shitting. So, but other than that, I agree with what. Go ahead.
No, I was just gonna ask you: is that the reason why I've never seen you on Pixelate?
Oh, no, he has
the reason why you don't see me on Pixelate is because when you have your shows, I'll be at work.
Ah, okay, cool. Oh, we're good.
Yeah,
we good.
11 in the morning. 11 in the morning. I'll be at work.
And we don't need Danny on that show while he's at work.
Yeah,
No.
Although, wait. You could do it and just make it like a new live version of Cops. I mean,
yo, bad boy. Yo, I got it. Yo, no worries.
That will not be good for our IT to pick up me watching that doing work and reporting it. So that's why. But everybody on this panel, I think a lot of. I think we got a good vibe here going. So I mean, I don't have no. But Chris knows what I'm talking about. One individual when I first met Chris, he is way out there left field, and I can't get on that wavelength. So if you let that, then I don't mess with you, because if you say something crazy, I may say something crazy. So I try to avoid that at all costs. And then if I do something, I'm the kind of person, if I do something, and this was on Anzo's show, I got ticked off one night and just kind of dropped off. So I try to fix it if it's somebody I give a damn about. Okay, well, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to do that. If I don't give a damn about you, you ain't gonna never get no DM or nothing else from me, and I don't give a fuck whether you mad or not. But I know it kind of ticked Anzo off, so I want to try and fix stuff if I care about somebody. But if I don't, then hey, you gotta have thick skin.
Danny, I'm sorry. I gotta say this, guys, because what he just said, like, I'm worried now because I never got a DM that night when I was like, did I say something? Was it me? You never messaged me back, dude.
It ain't you. LDG.
It was not your show, LDG.
Okay.
It was Anzo's show.
If you don't care, you're never going to DM back. I'm like, wait a second. That was me. No. What did I say?
It wasn't even you.
The funny thing here.
All right.
The funny thing for me is I think, well, I know who Danny's talking about. I think I know the situation that LDG is talking about. I understand it. I get why. I'm a judicious person. I'm very easygoing with people, but there is a limit. There's an absolute limit to, if I'm around somebody and they keep doing something or they're doing something I feel is doing something to affect the way like my channel's going or something. In those situations, it's a judgment call. It's like, okay, do I keep going on these streams with this person, or is this something I just need to walk away from?
Yep.
And I mean, I get it. So
Danny, I have one question.
Yeah, go ahead.
I know you said you ain't saying no names, and you ain't even got to say a word. Just a slight nod of the head. Either way, is this person a woman?
No.
Okay. Well, then I don't know who you're talking about. Never mind. All right, continue.
I do. And JJ, I think you know of them.
Well, that's fine, but I
haven't seen this person on YouTube in a while.
No, yeah, it doesn't happen very often.
You guys are talking about.
But man, when he comes on, it's like, what the fuck? It's like,
it's all good. It's all good. No, I just thought I knew who it was because of how he worded it, and it just made me think.
No,
I have been trying to find that show since you told me about it, Danny. I cannot find that thing on your page at all.
I'll find it.
Which
The
show?
one we're talking about with the guy that he has an issue. You know, but yeah.
And one let me say one quick thing. I'll be done. One thing that rubs me wrong too is when somebody always say your opinion is wrong. That shit drives me crazy. I mean,
that's so happened today on my stream. That happened to my stream bad today.
we don't see eye to eye, but
So-
you on that side of the fence, I'm on this side of the fence. Okay. After I done say my argument 2 or 3 times, in my mind, I'm kind of shutting down because I'm done with it. Because whoever it is ain't gonna change my mind, and I ain't gonna change their mind. So
thank you, Donzo. That's exactly what you and I were talking about earlier. You get to that moment when you're talking to somebody, and if there's one thing to have a constructive conversation with, where you're making progress after every statement. But if it just becomes you repeating yourself, and this person is saying you're wrong, and you get to that point where okay, you know what? It doesn't matter what the hell I say right now. They're just going to say you're wrong. Then just exit, stage left. Just get that conversation. All right. We're going to agree to disagree. If you want to take this up and talk facts one day, then that'll be another day, whatever. But just move on, because that conversation is dead. And the only thing continuing that conversation will lead, if you don't exit yourself, it will exit itself onto a road of conflict, of someone finally just saying, F you, blah, blah, blah. You know, it's never going to end well. There is no easy let go. And there's no easy breakup. So it's easy. As soon as you identify that you're in that situation, just make your own exit in the conversation and move on to the next topic. That happened today on my stream with Anzo and a couple of people actually. And it was a rough exit, but we finally got off. And then sometimes, because when you're in the moment,
I missed that.
You're in the moment. What?
I missed that.
No, you came on.
I think you missed
no, y'all got off. What? I missed that.
You guys got off on the stream? Wow.
I did not. I left the stream before these guys did their getting off. I jumped off that stream away.
Thanks for nutting all over my relevant point there, JJ. And you, JJ. Okay. Not Abrams, you. Okay. Anyway, yeah, you're lucky I'm not over there. What was I going to say? Because sometimes, and this is the cool thing about it, sometimes the argument is, even if you find yourself in that situation where you're just arguing with somebody and their only response is, you're wrong, and it's your fucking opinion. I'm not saying I'm right in the first place. You know what I mean? And you were just trying to have a conversation, and it was incompatible. And you said, there's a way to save it sometimes. If you just force an exit, a mutual understanding that you're both just not agreeing with each other, exit off, talk about something else. And what we did, we finally did that today. And then what happened after that, we actually had people saying, okay, now that I got my head cool, all right, dude, my bad. Sorry, didn't mean it. Blah, blah, blah. And you move on, and you actually have a little bit of healing, and allows for more conversation to happen where you just don't separate and you're all sourpusses with each other.
Right.
Because, okay. No problem, Chris.
I had a few of these conversations with my ex-wife, and she literally started splitting hairs. I'm telling, and then take those hairs and split them again. I'm like, dude. I went, listen, I'm not going to sit here and argue with you about what color black is. It's black, not dark gray, not charcoal. I'm not doing this.
It's black.
Yeah. I'm not doing this. It's stupid. It's it's redundant in the long run. I'm like, why even do that?
You see, so, oh no, go ahead, JJ, finish up.
No, I'm done. That was it. It's just, people don't understand,
Yep. And that's the thing, right? So, make a long story short, I was on LDG's topic, and elections and Donald Trump came up. Now, if I'm not mistaken, because I'm thinking back about it, I can remember saying, I think, in my opinion, I think Donald Trump is a racist, right? And then I gave reasons why I thought he was a racist. And then all of a sudden in the comments, I was being called an idiot and a racist. You know what I mean? So then I had to go off again, like I seem to have to do when I go on LDG streams for some reason. You know what I mean? But as this is going on,
not boring.
Definitely not. So as this is going on, JJ pops in, and JJ is right away had my back. And I know that if I had been wrong, JJ would have came in right away and said, Onzo, you're wrong for that. You know what I mean? But again, I didn't. I just got attacked for saying my opinion. And me and the guy that were actually talking about it, like we were having a civil conversation, you know what I mean? I even asked him at the end, I'm like, listen, at the end of the day, the conversation, did it make you feel a certain way about me? Like, you know what I mean? He's like, well, I didn't agree with your opinions. I said, exactly. But at the end of the day, you think I'm an asshole because I think the way I think? He was like, no, I don't. Right. But the dude in the chat just kept saying, you're a prick. You like calling me all kinds of names. You know what I mean? And I'm at the point where I'm like, listen, man, hey, if you don't like me.
Well, he was attacking you. Then he threw another person on the panel.
The other guy. Yeah.
Called you both retards. I'm like, oh, fuck no.
Yeah. Because
opinions,
I had.
I was going to say, opinions are opinions. They're not necessarily right. They're not necessarily wrong. And I'm not saying you were wrong. All I'm saying is it's an opinion. It isn't. It's your formulation of the facts that you see presented to you in your own way. Now, yes, your opinion can become fact. But at this juncture, what you stated was not necessarily wrong, and it wasn't necessarily right. We don't know. It's your formulation of what you're presented with, and that's exactly what an opinion is. And you should never be thrown under the bus, call the name or anything, because somebody needs to look at it and keep a level head and say, listen, it's your opinion. I don't think you're right, but okay. Because, I mean, that... And in this world, especially in this area of the world, and YouTube and on Twitter and other places, opinions are not what matter. It's all about the keyboard jockeys, keyboard warriors, all of that stuff. And they get real freaking ballsy. Now, what do you say it to your face?
Absolutely.
There's a question for you. Well, that's what I'm saying. It's like, man, this box that we're all stuck in right now, it's really easy to forget that you're protected by this warm, cozy box. But would you pass by somebody on the street and say that to them if you heard the same thing? Probably not. See, there's the problem. It's like, think about it. Not that this is a box, that guy's 1,000 miles away. Think about it. If this guy was right next to me, would I say it? Absolutely. That's how they need to think, but they don't. So.
Absolutely. Elihu, you have something to say? Go ahead, friend.
Yeah, I want to answer this from a scientific response and point of view. A hypothesis is an idea, and an opinion is an idea. Every scientist has a hypothesis until it is proven wrong. Everybody has an opinion until it is proven wrong. As a scientist, we listen to everybody's hypotheses and everybody's opinions until it's proven wrong.
I agree. Like, everybody has their own opinion. And like Chris said, sometimes opinions can be proven wrong. Sometimes they can be proven right. You know what I mean? But at the end of the day, everybody's going to have their opinion. You cannot sit there and yell and scream and hate somebody because of their opinion.
When a scientist tries to discover something, they don't try to prove something right. They try to prove something that's not right. It's like, okay, when you do like a scientific investigation, you don't prove what something is, you prove what something isn't. You find out what it is.
If I may, I don't want to split hairs, Elihu, but I can never shut my mouth when someone says something and I'm like, okay, clarification. A hypothesis and an opinion are like squares and rectangles. Okay, a rectangle can be a square, but a square can't be a rectangle. Okay, some opinions can be a hypotenuse. You know what I'm trying to say? Hypothesis, but not all opinions are hypothesis. People who state, and these are most of the people that we're talking about right now. The people who have these opinions state them as facts. The difference between those type of opinions and a hypothesis is a hypothesis always is a starting point for further investigation. These people are saying their opinions as the final word. There is no further anything. Okay, there's a difference.
That is why I always say, here's my different explanation of the reasons why I'm saying this. What are yours? Please show something else besides Wikipedia. I am showing something else besides Wikipedia. I'm showing other stuff. Please tell me where you come to your conclusion. If you can't, then it's still an opinion. It's not very
I enjoy that. But what we're talking about are people who are not you, obviously. Thank God.
Yeah, they're fixed on their own decision and they won't budge.
Just like Annie was saying, they don't budge. Their opinion is fact. And if you have anything against what they're saying, doesn't matter what, like I said, I have trolls to my channel that if I said I love God every morning, I'd still be called an atheist by these people. They would use everything I say against me. It doesn't matter what I say. Their opinion, as stated as fact, is the law of the land. And these are the people we have to deal with. And some of them are being absolutely maliciously trolling, but sometimes it's just some misunderstanding.
I am
or
so glad. I'm so glad he's wearing
Okay.
pants right now. I'm just so glad he's wearing pants. Phew.
Yeah, that looked a little weird for a second.
Yeah, I'm just glad he's wearing pants. Okay. Phew.
That wasn't Chris you just seen. It was his ego.
For a quick moment, it looked like he had his VCR connected, showing an old sex tape for a second.
But for me, like I said, at the end of the day, I've never been a racist, never will be. You know what I mean? I judge people by who they are, not by their skin color or sexuality or who they are. Or, you know what I mean? It's your personality that I judge. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I'm anti-racist.
I'll say this one last thing because I think it's very okay. I have a saying because it's people say it's not about what you are, it's who you are, and I'm like, no, it's not about who you are. Because once you start thinking about who you are, then you have all these different who you are's, right? You're this kind of person, you're this kind of person, and you're automatically going to stereotype people. It's not about who you are. It's about the fact that you are. That's it. That's where you start. That's where you end. I don't care who you are. The second I start looking about who you are, that's when judgment comes into play. You are. That's where you start and work from there.
I have an opinion. If Ben Roethlisberger is still quarterback, Steelers are Super Bowl champion contender.
Your opinion.
Do not call Ben that on my stream. Do you understand? and which is funny.
You thought I was going somewhere there. Wow. Go somewhere else, huh?
Danny, you're muted. You're muted, Danny.
Well, Flash, I hate to tell you, but the Panthers aren't heating it up any. So,
Elihu-Who, that's fantastic, bro. You're welcome on my show.
Yep, there it went. I knew that was coming.
It had to. Because
you know what? You know what we need is a tally of how many times Onzo and Danny throw people in the Phantom Zone.
Oh yeah,
we should.
I got it right. I got it right now, dude. Onzo, I'm gonna make you a clip of Shazam Lightning because you Phantom zoned him with so much passion that I'm gonna make a quick clip of some Shazam lightning. So when the lightning goes away, the person you're phantom zoning is gone.
That works. Because Flash Thompson said, I think the Steelers aren't Super Bowl contenders, but Onzo thinks they are. And that's my opinion. Well, this is the one case where your opinion is wrong, Flash. Your opinion is wrong.
You are definitely wrong.
Phantom zone, man.
This is
Panthers going to the Super Bowl. You are crazy.
Absolutely, they're not. And the Steelers
are. You high, Flash?
Then he said Terry Bridgewater is the second coming of Cam. Yeah,
he's high. Give him a timeout for 300 seconds.
You're smoking, boy, but
no, don't do that jokingly.
I know.
Okay. He is high though. That's for sure.
Whatever Flash is smoking, I'm sure JJ wants some.
I already got mine, so I'm good.
Love you too, Danny. Thank you.
Hey, I'll take some too.
Yeah, no doubt.
That is a new kind of high. That is a new kind of high.
Let's see. Here you go.
Thank you. Oh, that. Whoa.
Look at you.
That's some. That has some crystals in it,
Barclay.
boy.
Hang on. Let me get this.
Oh
That's the
wow!
first time I've
Another
ever
one.
seen. That's the first time I've ever seen a green diamond.
Yeah, so nice. What's the strain?
I'm not
You
sure
know
what they grow, but it's outdoor, so
Got you.
He got some crystallized.
In other
gold
words,
on.
it's good shit.
yeah,
Yeah,
it's
good
cheap good shit. It's cheap good
Oh.
shit.
Like I said, man, I appreciate all you guys that come on to the panel. You know what I mean? JJ has had my back. He has proved that he has had my back. Like, I'm not saying no one else has, but like someone said something to me. No, Danny, I just said I'm not saying nobody else has.
No.
I didn't say that.
The way I look at it
Just a
is
little bit.
this: you can
Oh.
say it all day long. Okay, I don't care who you are or where you're at. You can say it all day long. It's not your words that means anything. It's the actions you take behind it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I stand
Mhm.
behind every one of these guys on this panel. If it happened to anybody else, I'd have been there in a fucking heartbeat, just the same. You know, I don't give a damn.
Hey,
Okay, there's no
just
reason
make-
to attack people.
I'm sorry, JJ. Just make sure we clear. We talking about that Captain Kirk guy?
No, someone else now.
Oh.
No, we're talking about
Yeah.
the incident that happened today,
This
and
is
again,
an incident today. Yeah.
and the same incident from last week. Or
So basically, all this
ago.
bad stuff happened on LDG channel, right?
Yes,
He's
that's
playing.
exactly what I
No.
said.
That guy's
That's
playing.
exactly what I said.
No.
Okay.
I'm talking about a previous incident that happened on Jedi Bill's Insomniac suit.
Name dropping.
Uh-huh.
I took care of it the next day.
Oh,
Okay,
mhm.
because
Later, Chris.
and then
Well, I can tell you, y'all never have no problem with me because I ain't gonna be on the Insomniac suit. That shit sound like it come on like 3 or 4 at night. I don't function during that time, so I ain't gonna never have to worry about that problem.
Hey,
Man,
my time.
Danny, I hope you can come Friday, man. I'm having my I'm having my marathon stream 9 hours starting at 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. For 9 hours. Can't make it at all? Nothing?
Hold on. No, Danny, it gets better, man. It gets better.
Yeah.
Come on.
We'll be watching some DS, some good track. But
I
I'm
think
gonna be
Danny's
doing
laughing
hot
because he
sauce.
heard. I think Danny's laughing because he heard 3 a.m., but he meant 3 p.m. Danny.
Oh yeah, 3 p.m. Starts at 3 p.m. We're going till 3 p.m. till midnight. We'll be watching some DS9 freaking on private watch party. But I'm gonna have an open panel, 10 people, and I'm gonna be taking hot sauce. I got a special wheel, 1 to 12, going from regular hot sauce all the way up to 3 million plus Scoville hot sauce. And I'm gonna be having chips and wings with this stuff for every single super chat that comes in. Fundraising for my new chair. And if I get enough money for the chair,
correct me if I'm wrong. And JJ, you know I'm not prejudiced, but you are a brother, right? Right, LDG. I just want to confirm that, right?
No,
I am a brother. What are you talking about? I'm a big
white
brother.
He's a white boy.
White people shit.
I'm a white brother. I'm a white piece of shit.
He's a white boy.
Eat damn 3 million Scoville. Damn, that don't make no sense to me. What the hell?
he's doing a fundraiser to sear his asshole shut.
Actually, if he wants to do something, he should eat some chitlins.
He's trying to get.
Oh hell no!
He's trying to get a new
Clean
desk. He's trying to get a new desk chair.
Clean them
He
twice.
doesn't know what a Scoville is. Okay. Danny, the hottest pepper on this planet. Okay, ain't shit compared to what I'm doing Friday.
Okay, what I'm
you
telling
remember
you,
Flash? Remember Flash when he took that pepper? Because I'm fundraising, getting people to super chat to watch me suffer. Okay. So I figured not only the people who like me will join, but the people who hate me will join too.
I can give you 10 different fundraisers that ain't gonna cause you that kind of physical pain and discomfort.
Actually, I'm actually kind of looking forward to it a little bit, just for S and giggles. But if you have better ideas, let me know. But I already ordered everything. I got plus if I make the money, if I make enough to get a chair at least, I'm gonna have someone donated a gummy bear, little gummy bear that's 9 million Scoville. It's the hottest
I got one right
thing
now.
on the
what
planet.
You do is you put one of the little you put one of the little mini cameras on Josh while he at work.
Yeah.
and then we guess who we gonna see on the stage and what song they're gonna be. And if you guess the song or whatever the name is, you send in $5 or whatever. That sounds a whole lot better to me, a whole lot fun. I'm sure Josh will help you out with
Listen,
that.
you guys are going to enjoy the hell out of this. I tried a mini stream real quick. I have a what is like a 15-minute stream. If you guys go on Pixelate, look at my videos, go to the hot sauce must watch video. That was me last week. I went to the store over here, got some ghost pepper hot wings, super hot wings. Got 10 of them, and I ate them back to back. No milk, no nothing, no crap. Back to back on a live stream. It was one of my funniest videos to date. I was able to hold my own, and I'm ready for Friday. This isn't going to be your normal stream, guys. You look up Little Nitro. That's the name of it. Look up the people doing those challenges. They do like a 5-minute timer. And then as soon as they do, they cram their mouth with milk and stuff. I'm going 9 hours through the whole last episode of DS9.
Why is
nothing.
Hanzo and
Nada.
Danny gonna flash?
Unless I tap out.
Why is Danny and Hanzo gonna flash? I don't see anybody flash. I don't see you guys flash anybody.
What do you mean flashing?
I'll be there to flash.
No, I was saying to flash. I'll be there too.
Two. Also, I'll be there. Also, flash.
Yeah, there should be another 0.
Oh, I hope he's not there to flash. Mike, I ain't gonna be there.
Yeah, I don't see you guys flash, man.
So you say you go at 9 hours without water, milk, or ice?
Okay, there's 3 conditions. Okay, yes, this is what I'm doing. No 5-minute timer. I'm going to go nonstop for 9 hours until I hit my buzzer or until I run out of hot sauce to eat.
Well,
okay, I only got 1 wheel.
9 hours. You're going to have to drink something.
Here's the thing. There's going to be prices. If you want him to really not suffer, give $100 for a glass of milk.
Well, it's not $100. $25 is enough. Okay. So there's only 3 ways I get relief. 1 involves calling 911. 2, I tap out. And I'm done. I tap out. I lose. No more super chats. I'm done. 3, I left a little bit of room where if you feel a little sorry for me, you can super chat. And instead of super chatting, telling me to take a chip or another hot sauce, because the hot sauce is 1 through 12. And I'm going to have no choice starting at 1, going to 2, 3, 4, 5. When I get to 6, that's where the fun really starts, because 6 to 12 is off the chain effing hot. Okay? And I'm going to have no choice but to keep going. So you can super chat and say, LD, take a glass of milk, please. And if you super chat, I will take a glass of milk. It'll be temporary relief, because once that milk is gone, the pain is coming right back.
I'm gonna say LDG. I'm gonna say LDG. Keep it up. Keep it up.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. If anybody super chats and says LDG take some water or milk, I'm super chatting right after and saying no, do not take no water.
No.
You know, I thought about that. I thought about that, but then it would negate the person to do it. So I'm like, I gotta respect that. If someone super chats, that's why I'm making a full glass of milk, $25.
Okay.
That way, it's not, if someone really wants to give me mercy, they're going to have to give me a $25 mercy just for one very big cup of milk. And I'll be drinking that so slow.
I tell you guys,
it should be fun. Should be fun.
Check out that stream. It will be hilarious. Again, Chris had to bounce, and I do appreciate you guys for coming on the show. With that being said, we're going to actually close it up for the night. So we're going to go through the panel. I'm going to let the people hear about your channels. So I'm going to start off with Danny, since he didn't come in till late. Start off, Danny. Tell the people where they can find you, please, my friend.
First of all, thank you all. Again, I was over having me on the show. Sorry I was late. But I got a new job, so I got to kind of, money, chatting with the boys. Money, chat with the boys.
Money
is going.
Make money, chat with the boys.
But always, this is a good show. I enjoy everybody on the show. We have several shows throughout the week. I missed mine last night. We were supposed to do our second round of top 50 all-time villains. So we're going to do that next week, if my job permits. But please catch that. Also, Chris and I do a show on Sundays where we critique a guitarist We call it Planet Solo. Please check that out. Tomorrow we'll be on Rule of 3 at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time here on, tomorrow on Chris Channel. Square One, we did a special edition Sunday, me and Anzo. So please check us out. We've got several different shows. Equilibrium will be Thursday, where we're going to cover the Mandalorian, which some of us like, some of us don't. So get a chance.
Just the episode. Just the episode. Okay.
But,
Yeah,
there was a statement made that if it continues to be like that, then that person is not going to watch it. Now that was said.
Who said that?
You said that.
I did.
You said if the rest of the season is like this, then I'm not going to watch it.
Bro, what you been smoking?
I did say that, but I'll still watch.
Yeah.
I'll still watch.
But again, man, awesome show. Appreciate the fellowship, fellas. So
appreciate it too. Elihu, you up next, my friend.
Thank you, Alonzo, for having me on today. Sorry, a little late. I was actually working on my show because I have a weekly show every Wednesday called What's Up with the Universe, where we talk science and exploration. Every Wednesday at 12 noon Pacific time. And that can be found everywhere, nowhere, and somewhere in between at the exact same time. Like on Thursday, I'll be on the Weekly Rumble, third time contestant, first time hopefully new champion.
Good luck.
Yeah, good luck with that.
Whatever. Yeah, Chris's dog's gonna win that one.
Yeah. Probably, yeah. I know. His dead dog.
Yeah.
And Sunday, I'm be on the Mandalorian chat with this guy up here, this guy over there in the corner, this guy right next to me, and he doesn't care about Mandalorian, so he's not included. I'm also on Twitter a lot, so when I tweet and we tweet does not necessarily reflect my own personal opinion, but maybe a possible funny joke. Anybody's channels here, when you happen to click on us and subscribe, make sure you click that bell, because if you can't watch us when we go live, you can always watch us when we watch us later as a reminder. So make sure you click that bell and that thumbs up button down there below on this page. That's not a seat for your ass. It's a like button. Click it.
Yep. I appreciate that. JJ, your turn.
Well, what's going on, everybody? It's your boy JJ. You can find me at many different places, but mainly you can find me on my channel. On Monday nights, I do a live stream called Randomness at its Finest. Random panel, random topic. Come by, check it out, like, share, subscribe. Ding, ding, hit that bell. And, you might actually like it. And you can find me on Twitter at Sithlord3827. Sometimes I tweet, sometimes I retweet, sometimes I don't. It's a lottery. Come check it out. And last but not least, each of these gentlemen on this panel, and even others that are not present, I've said it before. I'll say it again. I'll stand behind every one of you. Okay, as long as I know in the end I get the same respect. If I'm wrong, please say I'm wrong. If I'm right, then stand behind me. Shut up, stupid. I'm playing. I stand behind my word, and that's all we can ever do. We as a people are better than what we are. We need to start acting like it, and just a little common respect, man. Opinions are opinions. They're like assholes. Everybody has one, and they all stink.
Some look really good.
No comment there. Okay.
See, man, you fucked up at your moment. But just be kind to one another. It ain't hard to do. If people rub you the wrong way, then just walk away. Don't open your mouth. There ain't no point. There ain't no point starting no problem with it. Don't need to be one. And last but not least, Anzo, thank you for having me on. It's great to be around all you guys. I had a blast as always.
Excellent. You guys always thanking me for coming on. I'm like, no, thank you guys for coming on and chilling with me. LDG picks
the killer show.
You're up next.
All right, it's gonna take a quick minute here. All right, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, children of all ages. Let me give you a quick walk through here. LDG. Okay, come on. We're going around here. Come on now. Whoa.
Get back.
All right, That took a little more. That took a little bit more than I expected. All right, LDG Pixels guys on here. What I do is I stream usually around 11 o'clock Monday through Friday. If you're looking for a person that you have a computer issue or question or help, or you want your computer looked at for free, hit me up here, guys. Hey guys, LDG Pixels here. You have issues with your computers? Have any IT questions? Come join us at YouTube at LDG Pixels. That's on YouTube, LDG space Pixels. I'm live. I'm here to help. Tech news, nerd chat, help you fix up your computer free.
Didn't you just say that shit?
Yeah, he just did.
Wait, no, but that's a show my commercial, man. I'm like an infomercial all in one. And in the afternoon, guys, usually after 2, 3 o'clock in the afternoon, if you're waiting for somebody else to stream here on Pixelate, guys, we're currently at 127, man. 128 is available. We're doing the waiting room where you have a place to hang up your feet, open panels, watch parties, chit chat, open panels, whatnot. Having a place to hang your feet while you wait for someone else to stream. We promote other channels, other good content, et cetera, and have a lot of good time. Real quick on that hot sauce. This is what you missed if you watched our hot sauce video.
Fire. But no, I'm not going to bow down.
Yeah,
Watch this video. This is the preliminary. And then here is the link for this Friday, 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, 9 hours. I will not bow down. Daddy needs a new chair because I snapped it on live on the air. And we're going to have some fun, guys. So join us Friday, 3 p.m. Eastern Standard on Pixelate. Thank you so much.
No problem.
And thank you.
Licking your
thank you,
fingers.
Anzo, man. I love your. Always an honor to be here, my friend.
Actually, it's an honor for me to have you guys up on the stream for real. You know what I mean? It's a pleasure. I love doing this shit. It's fun. You guys make it entertaining for me. So I do appreciate that. You know what I mean? I do appreciate all the people that come into the chat and check out the show and the people that watch it, replays and all of that stuff. I do appreciate all of that. I do appreciate the subs. So with that being said, guys, we are about to run out of here today. So peace out, respect, love, stay blessed.